Ask any fast cuber how to get faster at white cross, and they'll probably tell you it just comes from experience and practice. While that is true for the most part, there are some things you should know and be aware of in order to solve your cross in the most efficient way each time. Solve the cross as a whole rather than piece by piece. This is also the same reason why every fast 3x3 solver can solve their cross blindfolded, because they can plan it all in one look. Although beginner tutorials often teach basic 3-move triggers to put a single cross edge in, it is often better and more efficient to solve 2 or more edges together, like this. Use the D layer, which is the bottom layer. If you're solving your cross on the bottom, which you should, one thing beginner and intermediate solvers often forget is that they can use the D layer. So instead of solving this cross, like that, which is a lot of moves, we can just use the bottom layer and bring orange over, put green in, and then bring green back and put orange in. Make sure to use your ring finger for these moves, and that will save you many moves. Every cross can be solved in 8 moves or less. It's a well-known fact that no matter what scramble you get, every cross can be solved in 8 moves or less. And most average ones take about 6 moves. Knowing this, you'll find that most of the time, there's a better solution to your cross than what you did. Prioritize finger tricks. Your cross can only be as fast as you can execute it, and 95% of the time, the shortest cross solution is always the fastest one. You just have to be able to plan the entire cross and choose the most suitable way to finger trick it. The only time you should be doing a longer than necessary cross solution is if the shortest solution is really uncomfortable to finger trick, or you are trying to manipulate first pair, or F2L, or making an X cross. Lastly, watch examples of how faster solvers do their cross. The best way to learn is to learn from others. I will now provide some examples for white and yellow cross as I'm dual color neutral, and for the sake of this tutorial, I will be ignoring first pair. So for this one, we can see it's a pretty easy cross because orange is opposite red here, so we can put it right in. And then once we put it in, we can do a D prime and then put blue and green in opposite each other. And you can also notice we have this block here, but we can't really make an X cross. So we'll put orange in, D prime, and then put blue and green in. And finally align our cross. When both cross options are not great, I usually default to white cross. So for this white cross, we have a couple solutions that we could do, but I'll just show this one. So we can see red here, and then it's an F2 away from being opposite orange, right? So this is also an F2 away from being solved. We can do U prime F2, and then if we do a D2, then blue will be there. And finally we can put these in pretty much any order we like. And that's our cross. For this scramble, we can see blue and orange can go in with 2 moves, and green will be here after, with red being here. So if we do that, then we can do D prime U2. So now green and red can go in together. And actually what I would do before I put red in is put its red-blue edge into its spot, so we get an X cross. I said I would be ignoring first pair, but that was too good of an opportunity, so I kind of have to do it. For this one, both yellow and white have okay crosses, so I'll just show what I would do for both of them. For yellow, I would do D prime to have blue here, then we can put orange in, and then D2, put red in, and then line up across. On white, the easy solution I see is actually pretty wacky to execute, but it's pretty nice. So the first thing we gotta do is put red in, and then if we do D prime, we can see that blue can go in by RB prime, and then if we do R2F, we bring orange back and green in as well. So the full solution would be this, and then we can do that and a push there and put these in and continue with our F12. Solving a white cross doesn't involve any algorithms, nor is it very easy to teach, but I hope you found this tutorial helpful. So I'll see you in my next video.